give you diamonds and pearls. Ahoy hoy everybody, and welcome to this unboxing video. Warning, it's going to be a long one, but you've probably seen that. And it is the unboxing of a new Prince Super Deluxe edition of Diamonds and Pearls. Where to start? I have spent a lot of money. I am aware I have spent a lot of money. It is my decision to spend a lot of money on this. If you don't like it, I don't need you to tell me, but I've spent a lot of money. That's where I will start with this. Okay, I have got the vinyl box set, the CD box set, the 4 LP set, the black vinyl, the clear vinyl, the 2 CD and the 1 CD to show you. I will do it in that order, I believe. I have ordered the Milky White vinyl, which is on its way to me from the Prince store, and the Blu-ray of the Atmos mix, which has been delayed until November, so I will have every format of this release. I did not order the singles box set because I didn't get the Sign of the Times singles box set, and if I'd have bought the Diamonds and Pearls one, I'd have needed to buy the Sign of the Times one mentally, if you see what I mean, which would involve trying to find a copy and spending a hell of a lot of money. So I'd rather not have either of them and live happily with that than do that. I'll probably change my mind in a few years and end up buying them, but that's where I'm at the moment. Okay, so everything I'm showing you today, I pre-ordered through my local record shop a slice of vinyl, and they got it all in for me, and I picked it up on release day, which as I record this was yesterday, but I had to work, so I literally brought them home, went to work, got home late in the evening. So now I get to actually have a proper look at them. So, start with a vinyl box set. So, as with Sign of the Times, they've come in custom outer boxes. Which is very nice. Apart from that, it means I need to find somewhere to store said boxes. Oh, which I've also just partially destroyed, getting this out. Never mind. Then, nicely packaged inside. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, we'll have a proper look without the shrink in a second. So, Super Deluxe Edition, 12 LPs plus Blu-ray. LP 1 and 2, Diamonds and Pearls remastered for the very first time. LPs 3 and 4, single mixes and edits remastered. LPs 5 to 9, 33 tracks, 180 minutes of previously unreleased music from Prince's vault. LPs 10 to 12, previously unreleased Live at Glam Slam 1992. Blu-ray Live at Glam Slam 1992, Special Olympics Soundcheck 1991, both previously unreleased, plus Special Olympics 1991 and the Diamonds and Pearls video collection. Also includes a 120-page 12-inch hardback book featuring rare and unseen photos by Randy St. Nicholas and new liner notes by Chuck D, Jason Draper, Andrea Swenson, Dwayne Toodle, and more. Okay, and that sticker is on the actual shrink, which is frustrating. How am I going to do this? So I need to take it out of the shrink because it's got this belly band round it. So I'll have to be careful, and I'll try and get that sticker off to put somewhere safe. If it didn't have a belly band, I would literally just open the end bit there and pull the records out. Come off quite easily, thankfully. Okay. So there we go, we're out of the shrink. So a lovely glossy box. So the contact contents are on the back, and it's not glued on at all, which is great. It's just held in place by the belly band. So, pull the belly band off. Princeman New Power Generation Diamonds and Pearls. It's got the certification for the Blu-ray. Obviously it won't have that outside the UK. And there's the details. What I like about this is that it is considerably smaller than the box, so it will easily slip inside without being damaged. And this is the track listing. I won't go through it all now. So there is the unadorned box. The Princeman New Power Generation there is embossed, as it is on the spine. Some nice little details, just plain black inside. So then on here it's not embossed. A nice sturdy slip for it. And then we have the book and the discs. So again, just plain black inside. So we'll start with the book. So as you can see, there's spot gloss saying Princeman New Power Generation Diamonds and Pearls. And on the spine, that's spot glossed as well. Okay. This is always the awkward bit. So this is a special era for me, for Prince. I first got into Prince around '88. And this was the first album. I know this was, what, 4 years later? No, 3 years later, 91, wasn't it? But this was the first of his albums that I actually bought on release date. On cassette. And perhaps more importantly, the Diamonds and Pearls tour was the first time I saw him live. So yeah, definitely a special time for me. It was the first time I was buying the singles as they came out, again on cassette. So this is nice, it tells you all about each track, where it was recorded. For both the album and the vault tracks. Lots of handwritten lyrics and tape boxes and all the usual sort of stuff you get in these types of book. I was going to say come towards the end, just still a few pages left, so it's a decent book, as you can see. So what they've done, and this is so they can include the same book in both the CD and the vinyl set, is they put the Blu-ray in the back of the book. It comes in a little protective wallet as well. Very see-through disc. But yeah, there's the book. Looking forward to going through that properly. And then the vinyl. We have the album itself. So the original vinyl of this had a blue tinge to this cover. In fact, I can show you a very damaged copy that I was given free of charge. That's the original cover. So it's not a gatefold, which matches the original. It's all very similar, and nothing fancy with the vinyl. Okay, then the second LP is single mixes and edits. So this is a gatefold. So unlike the previous Super Deluxes, where they included absolutely all the single edits and B-sides and mixes, because there were so many for this album, they've just sort of cherry-picked, because both Get Off and Cream had maxi singles, which contained, I think for Cream it was something like 8 or 9 different remixes and 7 or so for Get Off, and Get Off had lots of alternate mixes across multiple formats anyway. So I've just included the first track, which is possibly the most important track on this whole box set for many people, is the Get Off Damn Near 10 Minutes. This is the original version of Get Off that Prince recorded for fun, basically put on a 12-inch single and gave away to clubs and various people, and it was such a hit that it was edited down and put on the album. It originally wasn't on the album, the track Horny Pony was instead. And apart from paying mega money for an original, this is the first time it's been on vinyl. It is getting a release for Record Store Day Black Friday, a standalone release as a replica of the original, which will be cool. It's got the Get Off House Style mix, Violet the Organ Grinder, and Gangsta Glam, which are basically new songs roughly based on Get Off. Horny Pony, which then became the B-side to both Get Off and Cream when it was taken off the album. Then the MPG mix of Cream, Things Have Gotta Change, Tony M's rap, Do Your Dance, Casey's remix, which are all variations of Cream. The edit of Insatiable, the edit of Diamonds and Pearls, the edit of Money Don't Matter Tonight, Call the Law, which was an MPG track that was on their Gold Nigger album, but was also the B-side to Money Don't Matter Tonight before it was on that album. An edit of Willing and Able, the video version of Willing and Able, which is a live version, and the DJ Fade of Thunder. Then we have the Vault 1. Similar to previous box sets with a tape box imagery. Nothing, I think these are just on static. Yeah, these are just on Paisley Park labels, so I'm not going to show you the rest of the vinyl. I'll just show you the inserts. Some of these outtakes I've known through bootlegs, but not having bought many bootlegs over the last 15 years or so, a lot of the tracks are new to me. The Vault 2, which is, I've put over 3 discs. Also, compared to previous releases, there's a lot more sort of early versions of tracks on here. And few completely new tracks. There's also Prince's versions of tracks he gave to other artists, but there's still plenty of completely original tracks as well. And then Live at Glam Slam 1992. So yeah, this is the same gig that is on the Blu-ray, which is a bit of a disappointment, because in previous releases we've had different gigs, audio and video, and you know there are other gigs that are certainly available that they could have put on here instead, either visually or audio. So it's a bit of a shame that they didn't, have two different gigs. But not the end of the world. Okay, so that is the vinyl version. So moving on to the CD version. So again, it's in a custom outer box. This. So apart from that, the description of the formats, this is pretty much the same as a vinyl. So it's 7 CDs and a Blu-ray. CD1 is the album, CD2 is the single mixes and edits, 3 to 5 are the vault tracks, 6 and 7 Glam Slam live, and then the Blu-ray is the same, of course. It's exactly the same book inside, as I alluded to. Because the Blu-ray is the same, which is why the Blu-ray is in the book. As before, I'm not going to take this out with shrink because there's no need. Give it a bit of extra protection, but embossed there and on the spine. It's just a smaller version, basically, of the vinyl version. So yeah, there we have the book. That's exactly the same book with Blu-ray in the back. And then this contains the CDs and a poster. I forgot we got a poster of this. So the poster, little mini version of the album cover, and then basically the inlay of the original release, but done on the poster. And then we have the discs. So again, we have the non-blue version of the album cover with the original back. And nice spot gloss on the disc itself. Single mixes and edits. Vault 1. Vault 2. And Vault 3. Live at Glam Slam 1. Going back to the vinyl version, there has been some moans I've noticed on various Prince Facebook groups. Previous Super Deluxes have contained a download code in the vinyl, so that people who buy the vinyl don't have to buy downloads of all the tracks if they want digital versions. That hasn't been done this time, so there's been moans about that. Doesn't bother me personally, because obviously I've got the CDs I can rip. But I do understand when you're spending over £300 on a box set, it costs them nothing to put in a bit of paper with a code on it. So that's the CD version. Next up we have the 4LP set. So this is basically the first 4 LPs from a vinyl box set, so the album and then the singles and B-sides. Deluxe edition 4 LP set. LPs 1 and 2 Diamonds and Pearls remastered for the very first time, includes Get Off, Cream and Diamonds and Pearls. LPs 3 and 4 remastered B-sides, mixes and edits. That's what it says on the hype. Let's get into this one. So again we have a removable back sheet with a track listing on it. So we have a metallic version of the original cover. We've got embossed Prince of New Power Generation Diamonds and Pearls, embossed on the spine, both sides. And I'm guessing these will be very similar. Oh no, of course we don't get the actual individual sleeves inside. Instead, we just get inner sleeves, and again they're just black vinyl, exactly the same discs as before. So to save time, we won't go into that. Then we have the 2LP, start again, let's do it this way round anyway. Then we have the black vinyl version. Prince's iconic 1991 album remastered for the very first time, includes Get Off, Cream and Diamonds and Pearls. So again, not a gatefold as per the original, but it has got the metallic sheen to it. And I'm sure this will be just like the first 2 discs of all the others. Different texture on the sleeves actually. These aren't as glossy. Vinyl, again, exactly the same. So that's interesting that they use different material for the inner sleeves on the standalone releases. No embossing. Is spot gloss though on there. And this is the clear vinyl version. So exactly the same hype, except it says limited edition 180 gram 2LP clear vinyl. Yeah, otherwise covers exactly the same. Barcode is on the sticker. Differentiate them. Yeah, so for some reason, I can see what we've done. We've done a clear one for diamonds and the milky white one for pearls. That makes sense. But then why they didn't make both versions available everywhere, I don't know. So the diamond one is available everywhere, this one. But the pearl one is only, as far as I'm aware, available through the official Prince website and the Sony Legacy website in the States. Certainly not aware of anywhere in the UK it was available, which is why I've had to import it. It's a nice clear one though, properly clear. So yeah, as I've said at the start of the video, that version is on its way to me. You will see it in probably the November end of month video now, unless it happens to turn up on Monday when I record my end of October video. And then we've got the 2 CD versions. So we have the 2 LP, well, no, 2 CD version. Which, interestingly, was only £1 more than the 1 CD version. Shows you how cheap CDs are. So this is basically the same as that box. It's got the album and then the singles, remixes, edits, that one. Single mixes and edits. 2 CDs, but nice glossy packaging. Yeah, CDs exactly the same. As in the box set. But we do get a booklet. Fold out booklet. That's interesting. Very different from the original one, which I will show you in a minute. But very nice. Just sort of tucks into the middle. And then we have the 1 CD version, which is just the remastered album. Did I really need this? No, but I don't have the blue cover version of the CD, and I was buying everything else, so, you know, what the hell. Interestingly, the 2 CD version has the glossy cover, metallic one, and it's just a plain one of a 1 CD set. Again, exactly the same disc. And is the booklet the same? No, a different booklet. It's more like the original. So interesting that they've done that. I mean, obviously there was different information needed on the other booklet. The fact that it was so different is interesting. My one big gripe about this set is that I wish they'd used the hologram. So when the album first came out, it had a hologram cover. Then it was reissued with the blue cover. So let's take this out of the... I'm just going to turn the light off. See, yeah, that's probably better for a hologram, he says. There you go. I've always loved that. But yeah, that booklet is otherwise the same as the one I've just shown. And the disc look like that. Apologies for changes in camera angle and everything. I've just packed everything away and then thought, oh bugger, I forgot to show you something. So I was very kindly given by my friends at A Slice of Vinyl, where I bought everything, one of the promotional posters that they were given, which they had one hanging in their window. But yeah, very nice. That will be going on the door behind me very shortly. But yeah, had to show you that. Thank you, Kieran. Thank you, Emma. Thank you. Back to me. So there we have it. Oh, not too bad, half an hour. That is the Prince and New Power Generation Diamonds and Pearls Super Deluxe Edition and various other formats unboxed. Really looking forward to delving into that. As I say, I've got the Milky White version still to come, and then the delayed Blu-ray audio version to come. Those of you who don't know, so the Blu-ray audio version is not the same. It's not the live gig. It's nothing like that. It is an audio version of the album in Dolby Atmos surround sound, which folds down to 5.1 if you haven't got Atmos. I think a stereo version is on there as well in lossless quality. Might be in, you know, sometimes they bung some other stuff on there as well. We'll see when it arrives, but that'll be nice. First time a Prince album has had that done. So yeah, looking forward to listening to that and experiencing it in surround. But yeah, that's it. Hooray! It's here at last. It seems a lifetime since the Sign of the Times Super Deluxe. Put it this way, Slice of Vinyl, my record shop where I bought this from, and where I bought Sign of the Times from, has moved premises twice since that came out. So it's been a while. But yeah, glad that's here. Let's start the speculation as to what the next one will be. I'm not going to start that speculation. I'm sure it will come in a few weeks. The speculation, not this Super Deluxe. Enough waffling. Thank you for watching. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Thanks.